The shootout in Michael Mann's Heat is maybe the most immersive, realistic, engaging shootout sequence in action movie history. It's even been shown to recruits in the US Marines as an example of perfect form under fire.
Actually, I heard something that was very flattering, that there's a shot where I run out of bullets and I change the mag and I go back to firing. I think it's the Marines. They show the clip telling those maggots, if you can't change your clip as fast as this actor, then get out of my army.
From The Killer to The Matrix to The Wild Bunch, a lot of the most iconic movie gunfights are flashy and hyper-stylized. They make gunplay look cool and have all the fun of a paintball game or a Nerf battle. But real firefights aren't cool at all. They're terrifying, and Heat captures that terror perfectly. The actors underwent intensive training with live ammunition before filming, so they know how to handle a firearm. Andy McNabb and Mick Gould spent 3 months training the cast, and developed different curriculums for the actors who were playing bank robbers and the actors who were playing police officers. They acted out the whole sequence with live rounds on a police shooting range before filming the sequence with blanks in downtown LA.
I was able to build the actual street to scale. We're using flats on the sheriff's ranges and train the guys to actually do everything they do, moving from station to station.
Even if you don't actually know what proper gun use looks like me, you can just tell the difference between when it looks right and when it looks fake. The term gritty realism gets thrown around a lot these days, but this sequence in Heat exhibits a really intense, visceral, almost documentary-like sense of realism. Mann doesn't fly over the street or swoop around the action with any omniscient camera angles. The camera is always on the ground with the characters, which puts the audience right in their shoes. There's no music over this sequence to take the audience out of the reality of the stand-up, just gunshots eerily echoing between the buildings. And there's no Hollywood make-believe in the sound effects. The sound team left the production sounds of real gunfire on the soundtrack.
Nothing artificial or could come close to delivering the fear of the sound that the full load made moving through those automatic weapons, and the way the sound ricocheted off the walls of the buildings of an empty downtown. You couldn't manufacture the original sound. It was quite extraordinary.
But it's not just the intense realism that makes this a great action sequence. That would all be meaningless if it wasn't well written. This sequence is more than just visceral spectacle. It's also a great bit of storytelling. The stakes are clearly established. Neil McCauley and his crew are robbing a bank, and Vincent Hanna and the LAPD are coming to intercept them on the way out. Cross-cutting between the robbery and the police convoy uses Hitchcock's bomb-under-the-table technique to create suspense. No matter how smoothly the heist itself goes, the audience knows the cops are waiting outside. It's only a matter of time before everything goes to shit. There's palpable emotion on both sides of the battle. The brotherhood between McCauley and Chris has been established, so you're really invested in whether they make it out alive. And you feel McCauley's pain when he watches Chris get shot. The whole thing builds to a nail-biting climax. Tom Sizemore grabs a child to use as a human shield, and Al Pacino has to try and shoot Sizemore without hitting the kid. When Pacino pulls the trigger and Sizemore goes down, you can finally unclench. This shootout set piece is a masterclass in action filmmaking, a non-stop edge-of-your-seat thrill ride. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.